Hey guys, this is Jonathan with Dirty2Dreamy. We're doing a whole new series of videos here that's going to explain how our employees actually function, how they do their job, and help train them, as well as train our customers to know what to expect out of our service. So this is just our video showing you guys what we do as far as an inspection goes before we actually start the detail. Now we like to do this with the customer so we can set logical expectations for the detail and make sure that we get everything, or we know everything that exists within the car, because sometimes a customer doesn't even know what's been dropped underneath their seat. So just an example here, we're going to walk through the car. I always like to have a light with me, and I use this so I can look under cracks and crevices. So if you bring the camera over here, take a quick look at this carpet. We can see this car has not received a vacuum about every 2 weeks, which is important to note, because if we're not vacuuming every 2 weeks, that means I need to extract, because we've actually embedded stuff underneath the carpet and into the flooring and the padding that needs to be pulled out. I also grab my light and I'm going to look under here, and you'll find, try not to damage stuff, but you'll find lots of goodies. Now if you're finding goodies that you can't blow out with air, that means there's extra labor involved. It means I got to reach my arm under there and I got to pull this stuff out. So there's just a couple things, no big deal, but if it's all over the place, that's going to be an additional charge. So as we walk through back here, we can see this car actually wasn't prepared for a detail. And now I'm not barking on this customer, because this customer had no idea that we were going to do an interior for her. We're actually going to coat it for her because she's taking advantage of one of our specials. So if we were to come up on a detail and they'd schedule an interior detail and this stuff was in here, we'd have to charge an additional $25 to $50 to remove it, place it somewhere safe. So either bagging it or putting it in your house. Sometimes it can take upwards of 30 minutes for somebody to figure out where to put the junk they left in their car, because they don't expect it's going to go anywhere but their car. And again, keep in mind, this customer did not schedule an interior detail, so we're not ragging on the customer. But same thing back here. We're going to have to remove some bags, take some stuff out, make sure that we put it in a nice safe area for them. So this setup here, we would be charging an additional $50 to remove all these items. And then you're just going to note spots that need attention. Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and get those door jambs for you. We'll make sure we get that plastic on the underneath. It does look like the seats are a bit shiny, so that means there's bodily fluids on them. So we'll steam, or we'll use an APC to get that out. Today we're going to use steam. But you'd give that option to your customer too. Would you like us to get it out with APC, or would you like us to get it out with steam? Now, the difference between APC and steam is actually going to kill everything that's in there. So as far as bioorganisms and things that can cause you to get sick, steam is a better option for you. So if you've got allergies, steam is the way to go. And then we just look at every surface. So we're going to come over here, and the light will help you too. Down here's a good example. You can see something was spilled here. So we'll need to APC there, and then we'll clean it and all that. But you know, we're just looking for grime and grit. A lot of the times in these, somebody rests their arm on there a lot. You'll get all this growtiness in here. So we'll look for that. That basically tells us when was your last detail. You can tell me all day long that you did a detail just a month ago, but if it wasn't done with me, our standards are higher. So checking cracks and crevices in between the doors here. You know, you can see this car was polished at some point in time. So if you look right in this crack here, you can actually see there's polish in the door. Let me get out of the way so you can actually get there. And it's important to note that stuff, because when you talk about those items, it actually builds value into what we do. You know, we're a step above the rest. You know, we make sure that stuff doesn't happen. When we polish a car, we're going to clean that out. So that's our pre-inspection. That's how we do it. We like to have the customer present when we're there. That way we can set an expectation for the detail. But literally that's about it. Just walking through the car with the customer, asking what they expect and what you can actually offer them. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to have a series of anywhere from 6 to 12 of these for our employees. Anybody's welcome to watch them, and you can use them to hold our employees accountable. I have no problem with that either. So, have a blessed day, and thanks for watching.